A new adventure, eh? Hogwarts trivia, let's go. Apparently, only celebrities get service around here. I have been waiting 5 whole minutes for my butterbeer. Steer clear of that wizard in the corner. He is cut off. Did you see her? That player is the hope of the holy-haired harpy. She is Gwen Jones. Hi, Tonks. You wanted to see me? Who's your Tom? Thanks for coming so quickly. She could leave at any moment. Who? Gwen Jones, of course, of the Holy-Haired Harpies. I got word she was here, and there she is. Oh, in the corner. She is one of the best in the league, and she doesn't take any boss from anyone. I'm just dying to meet her. Since you go to Slug Club parties and you saved the Dragon Club with her, perhaps you can introduce me. Of course, Tonks. I would be happy to help. Hey there, Gongs. Well, if it isn't autumn, the Slug Club's brightest new star. It's actually quite fortuitous that I should bump into a couple of Hogwarts students here. Why is that? I have just been reminiscing about my time at Hogwarts. Those were some of the best years of my life. I explored every inch of the castle. I graduated thinking I knew it better than the back of my bitter spat. I suppose every former student feels that way. After all, we know Hogwarts better than just about anyone. You don't agree, Tonks? You clearly have something on your mind. Well, no offense, but I would say it's current Hogwarts students who know Hogwarts better than anyone. Think about it. We live there, we study it all day, every day. No one could know it better than us. But former students have completed our education and we have the benefit of insight and experience. You both make good points. Perhaps so, but I'm right. I like your style, Miss Tonks, but I wouldn't say you are proved your case just yet. Why don't we make it a friendly debate? Present your arguments. We will see who makes the stronger case. Fine then, let's argue. Alright, I have heard your arguments and they are both quite compelling. This is not an easy call to make. But while we were debating, Gwen said something that had the ring of truth to it. Oh, Toss, you can't honestly think former students know Hogwarts better than current students. Perhaps not. What Gwen said was, we can't know for certain unless we put it to the test. An argument is one thing, but in a situation like this, we need real proof to make the final call. I'm not exactly sure how we are supposed to get that out from. Take a test or something? Yes, something like that. What if we held a competition of Hogwarts trivia? Current students versus former students. Whoever proves themselves to know more about Hogwarts gets bragging rights for 100 years. I wonder if we will live to that, or until we hold the next competition. That would be brilliant, Autumn. I love a proper contest. Perhaps we could even make it quite official and hold the competition at Hogwarts. How fun! I don't see why not. If we bring the idea to Dumbledore together and he approves, the game is on. Wonderful. What a brilliant excuse to visit my old beloved castle home. I can't wait. How fortunate you two approached me while I was having my drink. Almost no one ever does. Most people in the village just hurry past, stealing glances at me. Perhaps they think I'm too intimidating. You are not intimidating, Miss Jones. It was easy to approach you. You are quite approachable. And you have always been nice and willing to help out in the past. Well, we will see how you feel after the former students mop the floor with you in this little competition of ours. It seems the games have already begun. Let's hurry to Dumbledore now and make this official. Then we can get started on the contest straight away. Alright then, bring it on. Thank you for agreeing to meet with us, sir. We have an exciting idea we hope to run by you. It's not every day I am asked to meet with two of our most promising students and the great Gwen Jones. Tell me what it is all about. Recently, Tonks and Miss Jones were debating who knows Hogwarts better, current or former students. That's certainly not an easy question to answer. Exactly, that's why we are here. We decided we couldn't definitely answer the question with a debate and we want to put it to the test. I propose we hold a competition of Hogwarts trivia, pitting current students against former students. We are here to see if you might let us make it official and hold the competition Hogwarts. I think it's a marvelous idea, Miss Ray. Not only will students get a chance to learn more about Hogwarts, they will get to meet several illustrious former students and see the different paths available after graduation. Then it's settled. We will get started right away. Not so fast. Before we can put this plan in motion, we must first determine the details of the competition. As you say, Professor. Brilliant. I think we have got the details of the competition all figured out. Two teams of 5 will face each other in 3 rounds of Hogwarts trivia. Each round will feature one question focusing on a different area of Hogwarts knowledge. To keep things balanced, both teams too should include members from all 4 Hogwarts houses. That way, the 4 houses will have to work together if you hope to have any chance of winning. Between each round, I will announce the focus of the next round's question, so each team can prepare. Brilliant. All we need to do now is determine team captains who can pick the teams. Since the debate originated with them, perhaps Tonks and Gwang should be team captains. Of course, I gladly accept the responsibility, and as team captain, I know who my first pick is. You, Atom, I hope you will join us. Oh, thanks, Tonks. Count me in. Although I am not good in trivia. Great, a student team wouldn't get far without one of Hogwarts' most celebrated students. As for the rest, we would better talk to everyone who is interested and narrow down the list from there. Then I wish you all the best of luck. For now, I will see you again at the start of the competition. Hey Autumn, before we get started, I need your honest opinion. Sure thing, Tonks, what's on your mind? I am confident the current students have a shot, but it's hard to know just how confident I should be. Don't be overconfident, that's all. There are some really bright and talented former Hogwarts students out there. If Gwang picks our team well, we could be in trouble. So I am confident, but I don't want to be overconfident. Help me out by giving your honest opinion. Who has the advantage right now, current or former students? The current students have the advantage. It's like you said, we think about Hogwarts all the time. We are more familiar with the castle and its history than those who have been away for years. It's not overconfident to think we have a shot. I'm so glad to hear you feel that way. I think you're right. It won't be easy, but if we build a great team and study hard, I'm sure we can win this. So let's get to work on our team right away. I will send word for interested friends to meet us in the Great Hall. And here we are. I can't wait to hear all the details of the competition. Perhaps we will need matching team outfits. Don't be so surprised to see me here. I like to stay informed. I hate to rush, but I only have a few 3 minutes before I should get back to my potions project. Thank you all for meeting us here. As you may have heard, Dumbledore has agreed to let us hold a Hogwarts trivia competition here at the castle. We need to form an unstoppable student team. That way we can defeat the former student team and prove we know Hogwarts better than anyone. As team captain, I am tasked with assembling a 5-person team including one representative from each house. We asked you to meet us here because you are some of Hogwarts' finest and you all expressed an interest. This is going to be fun, but if we hope to beat the former students, it's also going to be hard work, which means we need to get started soon. There isn't much time before the competition begins. So let's hear from each of you. Who here thinks they can help us with this? So let's select those students. Alright, after hearing from you all, our student team is starting to take shape. Penny will be occupied this week with a potions project, so she can't join us. I'm sorry to hear that, but it leaves us with quite a few solid options. Yes, Ben will make a great addition to the team. He is hardworking and extremely proficient at charms. And speaking of hardworking, Andre will help round out the team quite nicely. He knows everything about Quidditch and fashion, so we will have those topics covered. Brilliant, so with both of us plus Ben and Andre, we have 4 team members. We only need one more. That's right, and I think I know the perfect candidate for our fifth teammate, Merula. What do you think of that idea? Uh, yes, okay, she will be great. She's tough, and she's one of our highest achieving students academically. That's correct, and while I don't love the idea of taking time out of my busy schedule to save this balmy team, if you want to stand a chance against the former students, you will need me. This team represents all of us, which means it represents me. I can't just sit back and watch you lose. Brilliant, then it's settled. With Merula on our team, we have 5 members, with at least 1 member from each house on the team. That means it's nearly time to start the competition. I will go see if Guang finished assembling her team. If so, we can begin the Hogwarts trivia competition. Hi Guang, I have good news. We just finished picking our student team for the trivia competition. If you are ready, we can begin. That's great. Is there something wrong? Let's discuss that in a moment. I need to clear my head first. I have been working around here for some time. It's always a bit overwhelming to revisit the pitch that helped force the quiz player I am today. From what I hear, it's posing quite the quiz player in you as well. You have got a reputation already. In fact, I would be curious to see for myself how would you feel about joining me for some flying practice. Excited, of course. It's not every day a young witch gets to fly with the great Gwen Jones. Brilliant, I was hoping you would say that. Nothing clears my head like a bit of flying. I'm sure I will feel better the moment I am on a broom. Well, we can talk about what's on my mind while you show me what you have got. Now, grab a broom and let's fly. Thanks for flying with me, Autumn. It's always easier to talk when I am on a broom and you are a natural. I can see why you are excited to fly with me. If I were you, I would want to show off those skills as well. Actually, you were the one showing me off your skills. Thanks, Guang. You were flying so fast, it was a bit hard to hear what you were saying. But it sounded like you feel you are at a disadvantage when it comes to building your trivia team. That's exactly it. I am confident former students know more about Hogwarts, but my teammates' options are slim. You and Tonks have a whole school of students to choose from. Finding former students who have the time and interest to join a trivia team is going to be a bit more difficult. If you like, I'm sure I could help you find a few worthy teammates. Really, I didn't mean to invite you out here just to ask if you would help the other team. This should be fun and fair for all of us, so I'm happy to help if I can. Then I accept. I was just about to try and catch Lucius Malfoy outside and the Hawks head in. Seriously, Malfoy, perhaps you can come with me to Hogsmeade and help me cover more ground. Lucius Malfoy, do you really think he would make a good teammate? While there are many things one can say about Lucius, calling him unintelligent isn't one of them. As team captain, it's your call to make if you think he's right. I won't stand in your way, so let's go. While you talk to Mr. Malfoy, I can search the 3 broomsticks for any other potential teammates. With any luck, we will have your former student team secured in no time, and the competition can begin.